The year is 1556 in the village of Tōdō, Omi Province. A boy is born into a poor warrior household. His name, Yokichi. The world will come to know him as Tōdō Takatora. Standing nearly 6'3", his frame seems carved for an age of war. A man who would serve 7 masters across an era of fire. His story begins now. Summer, 1570. The Anegawa River runs red. At 15, Yokichi takes the field under Lord Asai Nagamasa, his first battle. His hands tremble around the spear, yet his eyes lock onto the enemy without fear. First to charge, first to take a head. The young warrior earns a cup of sake from his lord himself, but the fall of the Asai clan is already at hand. After the fall of the Asai, Takatora becomes a wanderer. On a road in Iyo, penniless, the young warrior stops at a mochi shop. The owner, a man named Yoshida, lets him eat without payment. This kindness I shall never forget. Years later, as a great lord, he keeps that vow. 1576. Takatora meets the master who will shape him. Hashiba Hidanaga, younger brother to Hideyoshi, gentle in temper, sharp in judgment. At 21, Takatora begins as a foot soldier captain on 300 koku. This one is no common warrior, Hidanaga sees at once. Like a farmer tending a rare seedling, he cultivates the young man's gifts. Lord Hidanaga passes. Takatora rises into Hideyoshi's direct service. The Bunroku and Keicho campaigns, the Taiko's ambitions cross the sea. On the rough waters off Korea, Takatora commands a fleet of warships, cannons, naval logistics, supply lines, a new kind of war, unlike anything on land. The wind from a foreign coast widens the warrior's horizon still further. 1598. The Taiko dies. The Toyotomi house begins to tremble at its foundation. Beneath a single lamp, Takatora sits alone, brush in hand. The letter is addressed to Tokugawa Ieyasu, who shall bear the weight of the coming age. One secret message will quietly move a man's fate and the fate of the realm. The 15th day of the 9th month, 1600. The misty plain of Sekigahara. Takatora, fighting for the Eastern Army, crashes into the forces of Otani Yoshitsugu. 6 wounds, and yet not one step backward. When Ieyasu seizes the realm, Takatora stands at his side. The wandering youth has won the trust of the Lord of all Japan. From an age of war to an age of order, Takatora takes up a new weapon. Stone, Imabari, Iga-Ueno. the renovations of Edo Castle itself. High, beautiful, unbreakable, the stonework of the Tōdō school will outlast the centuries. More than 20 castles bear the mark of his hand. In place of the sword, stone now speaks the will of the man. Winter, 1614. The banners of Toyotomi rise over Osaka Castle. Takatora, now under Tokugawa command, must lay siege to the house he once served. At the Battle of Yao, his forces meet the troops of Chosokabe Morichika and suffer devastating losses. That night, alone in his camp, the old warrior is said to have wept. Between loyalty and duty, such was the fate of a samurai of his age. The 10th month of 1630, the founder of Ise-Tsu domain, 320,000 koku, quietly passes from this world. 75 years old, 7 masters served, an entire age of war traversed.